Everybody shouting to the moon. To the moon, to the moon. We're going to the moon, to the moon.
Nasdaq breaks record high, peso fights back. Pero anong ibig sabihin nito para sa inyo? Magandang umaga, mga kamartelmas. Ready na ba kayo for another update? Today is Tuesday, September 9th, 2025, Manila time. Welcome to Martelmas Daily Market Briefing. Ang iyong kasama tuwing morning commute. Kagabi sa US markets, Nasdaq close at another record high, inflation stayed steady. At dito sa Pilipinas, peso showed strength. Tara, himayin natin iyan para mas klaro. The Dow Jones had a modest gain. The S&P 500 closed slightly higher. The Nasdaq Composite reached another record high. Bakit? Investors are betting na mag-cut ng interest rates ang Fed soon. Core PCE inflation stayed at 2.9%, ibig sabihin cooling pa rin, and within expectations. Broadcom and AI stocks pulled Nasdaq higher. Oil recovered to around $62 per barrel, easing inflation fears. The US 10-year Treasury yield slipped to 4.06%. Parang sinasabi ng investors, the Fed might relax soon. Parang Goldilocks economy. Not too hot, not too cold, just right. Inflation is steady at 2.9%. Hindi tumaas, hindi bumaba. A perfect balance na nagbibigay confidence sa Fed para mag-cut ng rates this September. Bond yields are dropping. Kapag bumababa ang yields, ibig sabihin mas gusto ng investors ng safe bets. At the same time, signal iyan na inaasahan nilang magiging mas madali ang monetary policy. Oil is stable around $62.5 per barrel. Para sa atin, ibig sabihin, jeepney fares at delivery fees. Kahit Jollibee orders mo, hindi tataas bigla. Stable oil equals a more manageable cost of living. The Nasdaq rally is good vibes para sa local market. Tech and growth names might benefit from the optimism. For banks and financials, lower US rates could mean more foreign inflows, pero posibleng lumiit yung kita nila sa loans. For property and consumer, cheaper loans mean mas abot kaya ang housing at appliances, which is good for demand. For energy, stable oil means mas kontrolado ang logistics costs, tulad ng Grab at delivery. For tech, pwedeng sumabay sa US optimism, lalo na yung local IT-related firms. The peso closed at 56.98 against the dollar, stronger by 0.34%. Ibig sabihin, imports like gadgets, fuel, and even milk tea ingredients, mas mura ngayon. Good news para sa inflation at sa bulsa ng consumers. If the Fed cuts rates, asahan na mas maraming pera papasok sa emerging markets like the Philippines. The question is, babalik ba ng malakas ang foreign buyers sa PSEI? This global optimism can turn into local opportunity. Here are today's important watch points. First, any Fed commentary ahead of the September meeting. Second, the peso, will it stay below 57? And third, oil price moves. Kasi direct impact sa pamasahe, logistics, at presyo ng bilihin. Sa tingin nyo, kaya ba ng peso manatili below 57 this week? Comment nyo sa baba. So, to recap, here are the 3 key takeaways for today. 1. The Nasdaq record high shows tech optimism is alive. 2. US inflation is steady at 2.9%, which means the Fed may cut rates. And 3. The peso at 56.98 is stronger, easing import costs. Mga kamartelmas, ups and downs ang market, normal lang iyan. Sometimes rally, sometimes correction. Ang mahalaga, you stay informed and you stay steady. Kahit maliit lang ang investment mo ngayon, every piso you save or invest is like piso ipon. Parang nagtatanim ka ng seed araw-araw. Maliit sa simula, pero lalaki over time. Hindi mo kailangang maging genius para mag-invest. Kailangan mo lang ng tamang guide at disiplina. At nandito ang Martlemas para samahan ka every morning. Kung gusto mong laging may guide, bago magbukas ang PSEI, subscribe na sa Martlemas, hit the bell, and be part of our growing community. Sama-sama tayo, mga ka-Martlemas. Ingat, and see you tomorrow morning.
To the moon.